Hello Suns fans, and welcome to episode 4 of the Booker Breakdown, a series where I, Jay Burr, will be breaking down every game Devin Booker plays over the 2019-2020 season in detail. Before we get started on Book, I just want to quickly talk about Jevon Carter. This man can do no wrong in my eyes, and he's quickly become my favorite bench player on this Suns team. He's making big shots, playing good D, and he brings an energy to this team that really reminds me of PJ Tucker. With 50 seconds left down 3 points, Carter took this huge shot to tie it up. It's early, but in my eyes, he's already a lock for the Dan Marley Hustle Award this year. Now back to Booker. The Suns had a heartbreaker last night, losing 96-95 to the visiting Jazz. In this episode, I'm going to focus on Booker's defense, but let's fly through his offense real quick. Devin had 21 points on 9 of 16 shooting. He went 1 of 3 from deep alongside 3 boards, a block and a steal each, and 0 assists. He had 5 personal fouls and 4 turnovers, and also a negative 15 in the box score plus minus. Regardless of this, I thought he did have a decent game. Booker's 0 in the assist column is a little misleading. I thought he was getting people some pretty good open looks, but they really just weren't connecting. The Suns were leaving everything a little bit short all game, and it really cost them in the end. So far this season, the Suns have been out-attempted at the line, 141 to 107. This is somewhat expected, as they also have a very high defensive rating indicating aggressive play. But come on, the Jazz shot 14 free throws before the Suns got their first trip to the line. That's fucked up. Hard to be competitive that way, but somehow the Suns have been, and regardless of all that, they did have many opportunities to win this game. I'm very impressed with this team so far. They're 2-2 and 2 baskets away from being 4-0. Their losses come from last season's number 2 and 5 seeds without DeAndre Ayton. But in this episode, I'm going to break down Devin's defensive effort from last night. Overall, we're seeing a much better defensive product from Booker this season. He isn't locking anyone down, but he's getting lost much less often, especially in off-ball situations. He's keeping his head moving and he's switching well. Booker has a tendency to get caught ball watching, allowing his man to cut behind him for easy looks. If you notice here, he's doing a much better job of keeping his head moving to always make sure his man's where he's supposed to be. This is definitely Booker's defensive highlight of the game for me, helping Carter by jumping into Mitchell's path to tie him up for the jump ball. Booker actually won the jump ball over Donovan Mitchell, who had a 37-inch standing vertical at the combine, which is insane. In this clip, Booker chases down Royce O'Neal on the break, helping Kaminsky and forcing O'Neal to switch to the left-hand reverse for the miss. A minute later, Devin demonstrates why good defense produces good offense. Booker's on Mitchell in the opposite corner while Kaminsky and Carter double Garrett after he fumbles, and he's forced to make a bad cross-court pass. Devin jumps the lane for the easy steal, pushes the court, and draws the foul on the other end. Here's an example of the bad. Booker's on Ingles while Gobert tries to free him with screens. Booker gets caught ball watching and in turn is too late to see Ingles move for the open look. You can't afford to take plays off when you're in close games, which Booker should learn soon. I liked what I saw here from Booker in a designed play for a Bogdanovich 3. Booker trusts his teammates to make the switch, staying on his man. Kelly ultimately makes the mistake here, rotating into the lane to assist Kaminsky with Gobert, leaving Mitchell open in the corner.
Great court awareness by Carter to slide over. As Booker playing it straight up, Bogdanovich has got it.
Mitchell has a really nice spin move. He gets the post pass here, and I think Booker played it as well as he can, making Mitchell's shot a little bit harder for him to make. I don't like what I saw here. Booker's best athletic tool is his lateral quickness, and his lane agility drill at the combine was the 5th fastest ever. He's not going to block your shot or use his strength to keep you out of the paint, but he should be able to stay in front of you. No excuse to let Bogdanovich blow past you in crunch time. Another example. Bogdanovich had been lights out from deep all game. Booker understands that Mitchell is the bigger threat, which is fine, but he can't get lost like this in a close game, 4th quarter situation. Booker gets caught ball watching again and gives up the 3. Now I'm sorry to do this to you, but let's look at the last possession of the game. Carter's guarding Mitchell full court but gets spun around, forcing Booker to crash into the paint to stop him. At first, Booker plays this perfectly. He beats Mitchell there, sets his feet, and goes straight up to contest the shot. But when Mitchell alters his shot to get around Booker, he fouls him. Any way you look at it, that's a foul. So good start, but in the end a bad play for Book. I don't think he needed to foul. I don't think that was a guaranteed make for Mitchell. Booker did not have a good defensive performance last night, but he is getting better, and I think that's all you can ask from a young player who has such a large offensive output. So that's it. Thanks for watching. The next episode is going to be out Thursday morning, where I'm going to break down Devin's performance against the Golden State Warriors Wednesday night.